Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube gaming channel. My name is, you guessed it, Noxander's Reign. Here, I have 2 matches of epic dungeon escapes by myself. So, here we see this is the first match and we are at Arms Factory. And this time, I'm just playing with duo, with Shazam, and it's just the 2 of us. I don't think we're on voice chat at this time because it was an afternoon rank and we have another 2 random teammates. So here you can see my heart is pounding, and so I'm running away because the hunter is near, and we can see that the hunter is a feaster. And so I'm bringing him to the ruins, and I'm gonna try to buy us a bit more time. This time I'm playing back my magician because I miss playing magician. I've been playing a lot of first officer, so it's good to switch once in a while. I used my illusion there to trick the hunter, and the hunter fell for it. And he's still gonna go after me, so I'm just gonna go run again into the ruins. I'm putting down this pallet and I'm gonna go try to vault a window. No, I think I'll just run somewhere else and leave my illusion there, so that's gonna buy a lot of time, and I'm just gonna transition to probably the center. Yeah, that would be easier to kite, and I make sure that I block myself behind some boxes and trees just to avoid getting hit. Now, I know that for some pro players, they would just save up their illusion until they get hit. But for me, I rather just use my illusions. It depends on the situation. I would use my illusion first, and then I'll probably try to kite elsewhere. And then I saw that the basement is near the factory, so I try to run away. The embalmer's coffin is there too. But then I noticed my heart stopped pounding so much. That means the hunter has changed targets, and this time the hunter found the embalmer. So the embalmer tries to buy some time kiting around this other side of the ruins, and he put down the pellet. That's a nice dodge there. And then he started to run near the big rock that's near the exit gate. And it's kind of risky because the feaster just put a tentacle down and he got hit. And here we can see he went to the gas tank, and that's where he got down near the pellet. So he was probably trying to pellet down the hunter, but eventually he's the one who got down instead. So he's gonna use his coffin, and it's actually very near the hunter, so the hunter already put a tentacle there and it hit the embalmer. But good thing because he has borrowed time. I mean, embalmer's coffin automatically has borrowed time, so he still managed to buy a bit more time before he gets down for the second time. So this will be his second chair, and somebody has to go and save the embalmer. Who could it be? It is the mercenary, played by another random. And yeah, mercenary is gonna go for the rescue, and we're just down to 1 cipher. So this is gonna be really intense, really interesting. So the mercenary took a second hit, and now rescues the embalmer. And right now the mercenary is trying to give support to the embalmer by trying to body block as well, letting the embalmer run into the factory and out of the factory. Yeah, so the mercenary is gonna take a while to get down, so he's still trying to body block, trying to save more time, and this is when he eventually got down. So Cypher Machine Prime, but we didn't prime it because we weren't sure whether it was the right time for the mercenary to run. So we're like, okay, it's fine, mercenary will get the first chair, at least the embalmer can run someplace else. And so Colton, being the perfumer, he's gonna go for the rescue. hides behind the chair, and then he rescues the mercenary, and now they're both trying to escape. So the embalmer managed to put down another coffin, and he embalmed the mercenary just in case. So here we can see the hunter decides to go after who is that? The perfumer, which is Shazam. The hunter is still on to Shazam. Shazam is buying some time in the factory just so that we all can have time to escape. But then the hunter teleports to the front gate where the embalmer is, and I was there as well, and luckily I hid somewhere behind because I kind of predicted that the hunter might do that. So I managed to run away, but this would be the last chair, the last final chair for the embalmer. So the embalmer is sent back to the manor, and here I'm just running to the back gate where Shazam is trying to open the door, and even the mercenaries here. So we're all just waiting, and hopefully the gate will be open before Hunter is near. My heart is already pounding, and then I took a hit by the tentacle so that I get rid of the tentacle and Shazam can still open the door. I tried to distract the hunter, and oh my gosh, this is crazy, guys. The gate just opened. Shazam ran away. The mercenary is still there, but Shazam is somewhere near the gas can, and luckily he used a perfume there. So he managed to make a quick U-turn, and the mercenary is body blocking for him, and they managed to go to the exit gate. But wait a minute, what about me? Well, this is why this video is called the Epic Dungeon Escape, because this is how I decided to, you know what, I'm not gonna go at the exit gate because it's suicide. And good thing I know where the dungeon is, so I just ran to the center. That's where the dungeon is, and we managed to have a 3 survivor escape. So now let's go to the second match, and here we're still at Arms Factory, but this time we have a full team. We have myself as the first officer, prisoner played by one of our newest members as well, it is friend Abby, and then we have Shazam being the mercenary, and we have Chokoko being the epic seer again. So here we can see we have a bloody queen. I made a mistake of taking the hit too soon early game, and I used my illusion too slow. So here I try to make up for you know, my mistakes, and I did some juking there. I want to make sure that she doesn't chase me too much, so I'm just gonna transition to the shack. I have to say that was a pretty close call because the hunter was really close to me, and if it weren't for that mistake, you know, I would have probably buy some more time. But right now, because I'm a one hit away, and this is why the hunter is still aftering me. So even though I transfer, the hunter still decides to go after me. She put out her reflection, and here Chokoko, my lifesaver, gave me an owl. Or like what friend B likes to say, that I demanded an owl. But yeah, I just thought that I could buy a little bit more time with an owl and continue kiting. So here I made another mistake. I ran near the prisoner. I told Fran to run away, but it seems like the hunter really wants to go after Fran this time. So Fran just decided to distract the hunter. It was really brave of her, and here the hunter decides to go after the prisoner instead. Pulls out the reflection and hits down prisoner. So I managed to go to the center and open a chest. I managed to get a football, and I said, Chokoko, please heal me, and then he was a bit stunned that I was behind him. So yeah, Chokoko is gonna go heal me, and now Shazam is just on standby. he decodes for a while just to buy some time, and then now he's dashing towards the prisoner on the chair. So the hunter is onto him. He's gonna just go in for the rescue, and now he's gonna try to body block so that the hunter doesn't hit prisoner again. But again, it's kind of hard, and prisoner got hit for the second time. So this would mean that I will have to go for the second save, and I'm just taking over Shazam's cipher just now while he was away, just hoping that we can decode as much as we can, because it's only 4 ciphers and this is prisoner's second chair. So Shazam took over Fran's cipher as well, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for the rescue, and the prisoner is brought to the basement. And I was surprised that the hunter didn't want to go after me and decided to go after Shazam instead with her reflection. So I managed to save prisoner. But then now this is where the hunter wants to come and hit us. And she managed to tell the difference between myself and the illusion because I was holding a football. So I tried to body block because I thought Fran didn't get hit, but I wasn't paying attention, and eventually Fran did get hit, and now she's gonna be put onto the chair. So I had to run away. We're down to 1 cipher, and it is at this ruins near the back gate. So Shazam and Chococo is decoding there. And now I just came in, so Shazam has to go and heal me, and it's just up to the 3 of us. 3 survivors, 1 cipher machine, 1 hunter. This is gonna be really interesting. So we're trying to decode this cipher, but we kinda like knew that the hunter is gonna come and find us sooner or later. It was weird because I was gonna try to distract the hunter, but I wasn't sure what the hunter was planning to do. So Hunter was actually near the shack, and now the hunter wants to go to that corner there, and she found Shazam. So Cipher Machine is actually almost primed, but it's gonna be really risky to prime the cipher there, so I would rather just go and decode another cipher, if that makes sense. So this is where things get messy actually, because we're not on voice chat, and we just we're just really lacking communication, and these things happen. Like, you can't get a perfect match all the time, so this is where Shazam is buying more time than he should, because the Cipher Machine is almost prime, but then no one's there to prime the Cipher. So he's just trying his luck to bring the hunter away to Kite, and he's gonna try to go someplace else, probably near the factory or near the gas tank. And Chococo found another Cipher as well, so I'm decoding at the shack, and Chococo is decoding another Cipher elsewhere. And here we can see that the hunter did put down the reflection, but she did not see where Shazam is. And this is sheer luck, you know, like if she saw, then we would have been in trouble, but she didn't, and so we decided to just prime the cipher. So here Shazam decided to go for the back gate, and then the hunter teleported to the front gate, and I already kind of predicted that would happen, so I already warned, okay, don't go to the front gate. And then hunter managed to just want to go after me instead, so then Chococo went to the front gate. And then for me, I wanted to go to the back gate, and then the hunter put her reflection and she's guarding that gate. So what am I supposed to do? I just have a football. I could dash inside, but I don't want to risk it, guys. I rather look for the dungeon. I think I remember where the dungeon is. Again, it's in the center, and then I just tell Chococo, dungeon is here, get out, and then I managed to escape through the dungeon just in time. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the support. See you guys again in the next video. Nox and Connie over and out.